What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. So in today's video we are going to be discussing the Executioner. A lot of people think he's overpowered. I just think he's really good and counters a lot of things, which kind of does mean OP, but he's just a good change in the meta. He can counter like all the zap bait decks and all. He's just a really good card, and I strongly recommend you try him out. And I'm going to give you my best battle deck that I'm using with him. Honestly, I stayed up till like 5 a.m. doing tournaments last night, and I consistently get to the 9 and the 10, but I still do not have the 12. So you can see my best right now is hitting that to max 10 wins. Before that was like the tournament before I got to 9 wins, tournament before I got to 10 wins. It's like, oh my gosh, so close yet so far. So I'll open the chest for you guys, and I've been using this battle deck. I've made a bunch of adjustments, and I've played in so many tournaments, dude. I even, like, when I woke up today, started playing Clash Royale, and I'm in love with the Executioner. I mean, and there we go, we get more of them. So, Grand Challenge was only 10. Honestly, when the Grand Challenge came out, I didn't play it a whole often. That's why I still don't have 12 wins. I'm gonna try my best to get it with this one. And if I do get a 12 wins with the Executioner battle deck, I'll show you guys. But for the battle deck, I'm actually gonna show you guys 2 replays, and I'll get into a live match. I also have hit 5,000 trophies for the first time ever. I told you I'd hit it. I hit it with the Executioner. And there we go. So we have 5,039, and then we are going to actually purchase the stack of Executioners because we need them, because they're such a good card. And I did open a super magical chest. So with that, we have we actually opened a couple last night. I didn't record them, but I got 2 Electro Wizards out of there. So I'm set now, got all the cards, and then we do have the Battle Ram, which will be released in 14 days. 2 barbarians holding a big log charge at the nearest building, dealing significant damage if they connect. Then they go to town with their sword. So it's a ram coming in, and then if it hits the tower, it does a ton of damage. And then it's probably gonna be like the Guardian, where if it has its own shield, not the Guardian, the Knights. No, the guards. Sorry, get my stuff mixed up. And then when it pops out, it's probably barbarians are gonna pop up, and barbarian level 3. So that's if it was level 1, by the way. So I don't know how I feel about the battle ram. It's gonna be incoming, only go target for buildings. It could be good, kind of like replace the ice golem, but the ice golem is so good. So battle ram, I don't think it's gonna. It's a cool card. Cool concept, but I don't know if I'll be using it. There's a lot of other things that I think, watch, it's like so overpowered. You could kind of tell the Executioner was going to be good. So I'm actually going to show you guys 2 battles here, and giving us a good match. This is one Maximilian here. These last 2 were really good. I have so many good matches here, but I'm just going to be pinpointing these 2, and then I'll get into a live battle. The Executioner is good at taking out waves, good at taking out, he's a good support card, and he actually, if he's left untouched, he'll do a ton of damage on the towers. So you can see it's Executioner versus Executioner, Executioner versus Executioner. Try to say that like 10 times fast. And then he has an Electro Wizard as well. I was experimenting with a similar battle deck to this one, but I switched it around and made my own this one. Honestly, since a lot of people are using, and I'm only using it in tournaments too, because he's under leveled for if I were to go into arena matches, but I've played him a few times, and now that I have level 5, he's okay. So you can see he's starting off with the Tornado to activate his King Tower, which it kind of sucks, but I can deal with that because we have the Prince, the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and the Hog Rider. So you guys may be thinking like, oh, that's way too much offense. Well, Royal Giant is very prevalent still and a good counter, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A takes care of that. The Prince takes care of that. It's really, this battle deck is really good against P.E.K.K.A because you can just use the Ice Golem to kind of drag the P.E.K.K.A across the middle. It struggles a little bit with Golem. It's like I'd say I'm 50-50 versus the Golem. It's hard because if they have like some good supporting troops that you don't take care of, your Mini P.E.K.K.A is not going to be able to take out the Golem in a timely manner. If it's in double elixir, it's a little bit more manageable. But we also have the Lightning Spell, which I Lightning Spell pretty much the Musketeer, the Furnace, because Furnace is really annoying and pretty much if you can do a good push with like a Hog Rider and a Executioner, do it. But I always try and throw the Ice Golem in front of my stuff. You can see it wasn't a very good push there, but I always try and push with the Ice Golem first if I have like a squishier troop. Just kind of showing you guys the basics, a lot of you already know. But if you know that they don't have like a lot of stuff that's not required for your Executioner, like if you know they don't have Minion Horde, you know they don't have a lot of things, you can do some heavy pushes right off the bat, like do a Just drop your P.E.K.K.A on your tower, or your front lane, and then drop the Executioner behind there, and it's going to be nasty to stop, even with the Hog Rider if you do it. So right here, I'm actually going to take out that Electro Wizard, because he's so annoying. I usually would wait to do it on their Executioner, or if I can get 2 of them in there, but in this situation, I felt as though I could not wait. Like, I really needed to get his stuff down. Questionable call on Archers there, so it wasn't the good, but Prince is good also against Executioners, and same with the mini P.E.K.K.A, because I'm not running anything really that I can get burned by and get a huge disadvantage by the Executioner. So yes, I have the minions and the archers, but my other troops make up for it. So we take care of them there, just slowly chipping away at the tower, and the lightning comes in clutch, dude. Every time it comes in clutch, it seems as though. But the best matchup, probably, well, actually there's 2 bad matchups, is the Golem, like I stated, and then Giant is a little bit of a struggle too. If they get good support troops behind there, it's kind of that same thing. But if you're able to take those support troops down and then still have your mini P.E.K.K.A there, it's good. But your main pushes are, as you can see, with the Prince, and then we got a lot of value there with, like, he dropped that mini P.E.K.K.A there, did you see that? And then we actually zapped it with the lightning. So we kind of got lucky there, but we'll just say we anticipated that. So yeah, we got Executioner coming up. This is my favorite push though, with the Ice Golem kind of there just to be there, and then the Hog Rider that chills. Sadly, he dragged it in, so we didn't get a whole lot, but the Executioner is doing he did his work right there. He got some shots on the Musketeer. That means I can just lightning for the win. So a lot of times you're gonna be lightning down the tower for the win, but it's so prevalent right now because a lot of players are running Executioner, which lightning spell takes care of pretty well. But you could throw a log in there and it'll actually take it out completely. Musketeer is a big problem, so that's another lightning takes care of that. And then they have those grouped up. Some people are running Electro Wizard too, and then the Furnace. So all of those are really good. I'll show you guys the tough matchup versus the Golem. Same with this one, it's like 50-50. There really is no, I would say, super bad matchup, because you have a good, like, before the battle deck I was using, it had a terrible matchup versus air, but the Executioner along with the archers and the minions were actually really good. So I actually had I didn't have archers in here. I forgot what I had. I think I had Ice Wizard, but the Ice Wizard is just good for really slowing down stuff. He's not super good at taking down big things, and because the archers deal a lot of damage if untouched. Like, they actually come in clutch a lot. So right here, you can see I actually lightning spelled the Musketeer and just trying to take down the Giant there, and then I dropped the Ice Golem just in case that I cannot afford to take a mini P.E.K.K.A shot this early in the game. So, and it's only 2 elixirs. Honestly, I wasn't a fan of Ice Golem before, but now that I know how to use him properly, I actually really think he's a really good card. You just kind of got to be sparingly place your Executioner until you know that they don't have like wave stuff like Minion Horde and Skeleton Army. So I know there's a lot of explaining, but I'm just trying to give you guys, obviously probably a lot of you already know, I'm just trying to tell you guys how my battle deck pretty much works, and I've been having great success with it. It's just I'm so close to getting that 12 wins finally. It's just, this one I was at 9-2 with the victories, obviously, and it knocked me out on this one because you already know the outcome. But it was still a close match, and if I would have maybe did a little bit things differently here and there, if some different plays I would have done during the game, obviously you can say that for any game that you run into in Clash Royale, but if you do one little thing differently, you could have won the match. So I'm still learning, still trying to like grasp this, but this is the one I'm going to be sticking with for now. I may change a little bit, but it has a really good matchup versus everything. And then for ladder, if you're trying to push trophies, it sucks that if you don't have your Executioner leveled up yet, because then it's going to be really hard to do things. But in ladder, if you have all these cards like pretty much high enough level to be useful, it has pretty much a good matchup versus everything at this moment. And the big part of this is the Executioner, because he makes it so you do not have to have arrows. He makes it so if you don't want to. He makes it so you don't want to. If you don't want to. Stumbling on my words here, man. Jeez, I need to slow down. If you don't want to have zap, you don't need it. Those are just optional if you feel as though they're necessary. But if you play it right, the Executioner can take care of all of that. Some people are running rocket to counter him, but from what I've seen, some people really want to get that rocket on the tower, and they end up missing. So honestly, I thought the Executioner wasn't going to be as tanky as he is. Like, he could take a lot more shots, but it takes, like, he doesn't die to fireball a log, and he only dies to like lightning spell and with a zap or lightning spell with a log. So he's really good. You can see that I had a good push there. That was my first good push of the game where I actually got to his tower. But it's a struggle for me, and I couldn't do much right here. So I dropped the archers. I should have actually dropped the prince, I think, or lightning spelled whatever he dropped right here. So that was where my big mistake was. I ended up if I would have lightning spelled that executioner, that would have made it big. If I would have just put it to the right hand side, I thought he was gonna drop on the inside, because then this executioner would be dead right here. And all we would really have to worry about is the minions and the giant, which is a lot more manageable than this executioner, even though he's getting pushed by the ice golem. But still, and it's in overtime. Boom, done. So it was a very close match. It could have went my way if I would have played things a little differently, and that was where we got our 10 wins. But you can see, like, I'll show you guys my log. I've been doing straight tournaments. Actually, no, this was, yeah, I've been doing straight tournaments. I don't know what I'm saying. Straight tournaments, and I think I have like 20 victories compared to like, I don't even know, 5 losses maybe, but all the way up there in trophies. I do have this giant test, but I'll save that. So my executioner is only level 5, but dude, I don't know, like, I'm gonna definitely just grind, see if I can get 12 wins for you guys. I think it'd be so sick. The new card, I don't know if I'm not really excited for that one. So I am playing on the iPad. I've been playing on my phone the whole time, so this is a little bit of difference. We'll actually lightning spell the elixir collector. We get that tower damage, which is going to be key. And now that I noticed that he has the elixir collector, it's either going to be P.E.K.K.A, Golem, or Giant, which is not a super good matchup for us. And I'm fine that he placed the cannon, because that is something that we're going to struggle with later. So I'll probably save my lightning for the cannon if I'm pushing now. It seems as though he's sitting on 10 elixirs, so I'll just try and draw. Ooh, mortar? Alright. So I'd have the ice golem to take the mortar shots, and sadly the barbarian, I can't even, I'm just gonna talk. I'm not even gonna talk. I don't even know how to say it properly. Sadly, the hog rider got destroyed by those barbarians. There we go. That mortar probably get a shot. No, it did not. So he's gonna be, I'm gonna save the lightning spell straight for the mortar now, because he's just gonna be trying to play defense the whole time and try and chip away at my towers, and we don't want that. So I honestly haven't played mortar with this battle deck, so, but I think with lightning it gives us a good chance, and with the hog rider, so we'll have to see how we do here. I don't know if you can hear the kids screaming outside. Oh, how you doing? Didn't even realize that he dropped that. I was looking outside for a little bit. We're gonna get one mortar shot down. That's fine. We're still a little bit ahead, and it's gonna come down to towers. Which, okay, we got a good. He opted not to take care of those minions. I think that might be costly for him. And does he know that? Yes, he does know we have the executioner. We do know that he does have the cannons, so that's gonna be annoying. My prince is gonna go down. Will he get a hit? Yes, he did. That was clutch. Okay, nice. Mortar coming out with barbarians. We'll just take care of it. If he wants to drop his minion horde, I'm okay with that. Executioner is gonna get rid of all this. If I had a higher level executioner, it would be a lot easier too. Like, he'd be one-shotting those at tournament level, or even level cards, I should say, is a better way to say it. And he would take care of those minions. He still did, I guess, but it'll be a little bit more strong. He's only 2 levels weaker. Okay, I'm gonna lightning spell this. I do not want his only source of damage is the mortar, really. And then the ice golem is a good counter for him as well. Executioner is gonna take care of the minion horde. Nice. A lot of people early on, when I first started, would try to stop the executioner with the minion horde, and then then they just get melted like right away. So we're looking pretty good here. Let's kill it. 450. Oh, it will. Okay. GG. Nice. So we beat the mortar. We'll hit him with a good game. And we are continuing to rise on our trophy count, man. 5,066. How long is left in this season? 2 days, and I actually was in the top 150 in local. I don't know if I'll still be up there today. That was last night at like 5. Oh, I still am. So I'm 143 currently. Global, I might push for it, but this is my first time over 5,000, guys. I told you there was no excuse for me. 5,200, that might be risking it, but I'm gonna try it. But dude, Executioner, so strong. This is the battle deck I'm running with. It has good counters, good matchups versus everything. And yeah, I'm gonna just try and get that 12 wins for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later.